welcome to my channel. Today, we're here at Quezon Memorial Shrine and Museum. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Museo ni Quezon is a historical museum dedicated to the life, legacy, and presidency of Manuel Quezon, the first president of the Commonwealth of the Philippines. It is located at the heart of the Quezon Memorial Circle, inside the Quezon Memorial Shrine, a towering white monument and national shrine built to honor him. The museum was built not just as a memorial, but as an educational space where Filipinos could learn about Quezon's contributions to the nation, especially his role in advocating Filipino independence and developing a national identity. It showcases Quezon's humble beginnings in Baler, his early political career, and his leadership as president during the Commonwealth era. The museum houses personal belongings of Quezon, such as his Barong Tagalog, medals, books, official documents, and photographs from the 1930s to 1940s. In recent years, upgrades have included digital installations, dioramas, and audiovisual presentations to engage younger visitors. It covers Quezon's leadership during wartime, including his cooperation with the U.S. government in exile and his efforts to aid Filipino and Jewish refugees. His iconic quote, "I would rather have a government run like hell by Filipinos than one run like heaven by Americans," is often highlighted as a reflection of his passion for independence and self-determination. Manuel Luis Quezon y Molina, born August 19, 1878, died August 1, 1944, was a prominent Filipino statesman, soldier, lawyer, and the first president of the Commonwealth of the Philippines under American rule. He is remembered as the father of the national language and one of the key architects of Philippine independence. Manuel Quezon was born in Baler, Tayabas, now part of Aurora Province. He was the son of a Spanish-speaking schoolteacher and grew up during the Spanish colonial period. He studied law at the University of Santo Tomas and passed the bar in 1903. Quezon joined the revolution against Spain and later fought in the Philippine-American War. Afterward, he transitioned to civil service under American rule. He represented the Philippines in the U.S. Congress from 1909 to 1916, fighting for greater autonomy and Filipino interests. He became the leader of the Philippine Senate under the Jones Law from 1916 to 1935, a key milestone in the country's legislative history. Manuel Luis Quezon served as the first president of the Commonwealth of the Philippines from 1935 to 1944. He played a central role in the transition of the Philippines from an American colony to an independent nation. His leadership marked the beginning of the country's journey toward full sovereignty. The Commonwealth was established in 1935 as a transitional government that would prepare the Philippines for full independence following the approval of the Tidings-McDuffie Act by the United States Congress. This law allowed Filipinos to elect their own leaders and establish a constitution while still under U.S. sovereignty. The Philippine Constitutional Convention was held from July 30, 1934 to February 8, 1935. A total of 202 delegates from across the Philippines were elected to draft the Constitution. It was presided over by Claro M. Recto, a nationalist lawyer and politician. Influenced by the U.S. Constitution, the document incorporated democratic and Republican principles, but was tailored to suit Filipino culture and society. Manuel Quezon championed the development of a national language based on Tagalog to unite the people culturally and linguistically. He is an advocate for land reform, labor rights, and education for the masses. He also worked with General Douglas MacArthur to organize the Philippine Army in preparation for self-defense. He pushed for modernization in the bureaucracy, infrastructure, and healthcare. As tensions rose in Asia due to Japanese expansion, Quezon took steps to prepare the Philippines for possible conflict. Quezon strengthened the country's civil defense, infrastructure, and alliances in anticipation of Japanese aggression. On December 8, 1941, just hours after the attack on Pearl Harbor, Japan invaded the Philippines. Japanese forces quickly overpowered American and Filipino troops in key areas. Quezon and the Commonwealth government were forced to flee Manila, which was declared an open city. Quezon and his family evacuated to Corregidor Island, where he continued to lead the government. In March 1942, with the help of U.S. forces, Quezon was evacuated to Australia and later to the United States. From Washington, D.C., Quezon established the Philippine government in exile and continued advocating for Philippine independence. He met with President Franklin D. Roosevelt and other Allied leaders to secure aid for the Philippines. Despite being far from home and gravely ill with tuberculosis, Quezon continued to speak out against the Japanese occupation, support Filipino soldiers and guerrillas, promote Filipino rights and sovereignty. He famously asked, "How can I sleep while my people are suffering?" showing his deep love and concern for the nation. The Malinta Tunnel, located on Corregidor Island at the entrance of Manila Bay, played a significant role in Philippine history during World War II, especially in connection with President Manuel Quezon. This massive underground tunnel became a critical shelter, government headquarters, and hospital during the early days of the war, and a symbol of resistance and leadership. During World War II, as the Japanese occupied the Philippines, brave citizens and former soldiers formed the guerrilla movement, a secret resistance that fought the enemy through underground warfare. These groups used ambushes, sabotage, intelligence gathering, and small-scale attacks to disrupt enemy operations. Guerrillas operated in various parts of the Philippines, such as Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, keeping the spirit of Filipino resistance alive even during the darkest times. The destruction of Manila occurred during the liberation of the Philippines by American and Filipino forces, as they tried to free the city from Japanese occupation. From February 3rd to March 3rd, 1945, Manila became a battlefield between the Allied forces and the Japanese Imperial Army. Japanese troops, particularly those who refused to surrender, carried out brutal acts and burned much of the city during their retreat. Manuel Quezon died on August 1, 1944, in Saranac Lake, New York, due to complications from tuberculosis. At the time of his death, he was still serving as the President of the Philippine Commonwealth, leading the government in exile. He was originally buried in Arlington National Cemetery in the United States, with honors. After World War II, Quezon's remains were brought back to the Philippines. He was first reinterred at Manila North Cemetery and later at the Quezon Memorial Shrine in Quezon City, the city named after him. Today, he is remembered as a national hero, a champion of independence, and a symbol of Filipino resilience during one of the most difficult times in Philippine history. The Quezon Memorial Shrine is a symbol of honor for the first president of the Philippine Commonwealth, a towering national monument and mausoleum. It serves as the final resting place of President Manuel Quezon, the first president of the Commonwealth of the Philippines, and is a powerful symbol of his legacy and contributions to the nation. The shrine was designed by Filipino architect Federico Ilustre. It features a 36-meter tall structure, symbolizing Quezon's age when he was elected to office, in the shape of an Art Deco-style pylon. At the top of the shrine are 3 mourning angels, sculpted by Italian artist Francesco Monti, each holding a wreath and representing Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The structure is made of white Carrara marble, symbolizing purity and honor. The Quezon Memorial Shrine is a national cultural treasure and a symbol of national pride. The Quezon Institute is a legacy of public health and President Manuel Quezon's fight against tuberculosis. It is a historic medical institution in Quezon City, Philippines, known for its pioneering role in the treatment and control of tuberculosis, TB, in the country. It was established as part of President Manuel Quezon's commitment to public health, especially after he himself suffered from tuberculosis. Placed at the center of the circular mausoleum lies the sarcophagus of Manuel Quezon. The remains of his wife, Aurora Aragon Quezon, are also interred beside him. Museo ni Quezon stands as a symbol of Filipino nationalism, vision, and perseverance. Through this museum, generations are reminded of Quezon's famous legacy, particularly his emphasis on the Filipino language, social justice, and national pride. Today, Museo ni Quezon continues to serve as a place of reflection and inspiration, honoring the man who helped shape the nation's identity during a pivotal time in Philippine history. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell to get updates on my new uploads. Thanks for watching. See you on my next one.